Hey, welcome back everybody here for another video. So, we're going to dive into some anime this time around. I will say honestly, I was not a big fan of this anime when I first heard about it. My Dress Up Darling. I thought it wouldn't really be my style, wouldn't really be my speed. I can admit I was very wrong about that. Very, very wrong. Because I have been watching it and I must say I really thoroughly enjoy this anime. It has good comedy, romance, it has a great story, it has a very well-defined message in it. It's fun, it's engaging, good animation style. It's really, really, really a good anime. It I believe it's currently on well, I don't remember what it's on right now, but it's a really good anime, and I think anybody who wants to take a chance to watch it should really do so. It's really interesting. It's really fun to watch. However, in the world we live in, somebody must find something wrong with something so they could try to be somebody. Yeah, that's all of the some things. So what do we have now? My Dress Up Darling accused of blackface in the recent episode. Hear this nonsense. When the promo of My Dress Up Darling episode 10 showed that the series protagonist Marin Kitagawa will be getting a tan for a new cosplay, it was certain that we will be seeing an outrage from the online community, and that is what happened after the episode 10 got released. After the episode release, Marin was accused of blackface, as the episode made it clear that she did not tan but used full body makeup as her skin tone returns to normal after taking a bath. Blackface is a form of theatrical. I'm not going into all of that nonsense right now. A Twitter user, Fabricant or something, went viral on social media after criticizing Marin Kitagawa's My Dress Up Darling. She specifically criticized the scene where Marin uses special full body makeup to darken her skin tone for a cosplay. Now here is the online thing. As much as I love My Dress Up Darling, this is not okay. I know it's really common to change your skin tone in the Japanese cosplay scene, but that doesn't make it okay to do, especially since colorism is a huge issue and people with dark skin can't just take it off. Now, I don't know about you, but that song's absolutely shitting racist to me. I'm serious, that song's very, very racist to me. Because the first thing you want to say is that colorism is a huge issue. I don't know what colorism is supposed to be anymore, because you have these people making up these words. Because everything is a blasted problem now. They make up these words. Now they call it colorism. And the next thing you want to put up and say is that it's a huge issue and people with dark skin can't just take it off. You understand me? People with dark skin can't just take it off. She got a tan, you lunatic. But no, you have to find something. I mean, here it is. She got a tan. But here you coming to say that is colorism. I think she used some special kind of thing to make her skin a little darker so she would tan a little better or something like that. And you coming out to talk about people with dark skin can't just take it off. You see, now I've said it before, I'll say it again. I am proud to say I'm one of the first people in my generation in Trinidad and Tobago. I'll say Trinidad and Tobago, Twin Island nation, that got into anime comics, cartoons, all these things that people long ago used to think was lame and geeky and now want to pretend like they're so into it. I was one of the first into these things. I saw the quality of stories, animation, and I liked it. And there was a time when people would watch these shows, understand what it is, and shut them out. But no, now you have Twitter, and every lunatic has something to say. So you come out now talking about it's colorism, and people with dark skin can just take it off. Right? Now, the tweet went viral in the anime community, but received such a negative response from anime fans that the original poster of the tweet, Fabricware, had to shut down her Twitter account. It's damn good. However, some Twitter users posted a screenshot of her tweet for commenting purposes. Here are some of the comments from Twitter. Here, this one. Are we going to talk about the low-key blackface they did on My Dress Up Darling or not? Well, you're clearly an idiot. Here's this next one. I was caught off guard hearing about blackface in the anime My Dress Up Darling. It opened my eyes. The thing is, it's not obvious at first, so a lot of people, myself included, missed it. I am not able to say whether or not it is racist. What do others think? So you watched it, had absolutely no problem with it, and then went back because you read some narcissistic, racist bullshit on Twitter. You went back with that in your mind to watch it and now want to say, well, it was low, it was so low-key, a lot of people might miss it. Myself included, missed it. I'm not trying to say whether it's racist or not. What do others think? How the hell is getting a tan racist? Explain that to me. But this is what happens with these people. These absolute lunatics, these woke weirdos on Twitter are so sick in their mind that they have to come up with these things to try and stay relevant. So they hunt it down. They find this garbage and they want to turn around and tell everybody, listen, we are doing this because we're trying to open your eyes to what? You are seeing these things there. Nobody else is seeing it. People are watching entertaining pieces of Japanese animation. You are looking for something to comment on. Now, the story about My Dress Up Darling follows Wakana Goju. He's a high school boy who wants to become a kashirashi. I hope I remember that. It's basically a master craftsman who makes traditional Japanese hina dolls. I mean, now I'm just reading from the tears. Though he's gung-ho about the craft, he knows nothing about the latest trends and has a hard time fitting in with his class. The popular kids, especially one girl, Marin Kitagawa, seem like they live in completely different world that all changes one day when she shares an unexpected secret with him and their completely different worlds collide. Now, let me say this. Let me say this. Rather than talk about how good an anime this is and the great message that is being sent in it, no, that's not what you're talking about. And let me explain why. One of the key things you learn in this anime, My Dress Up Darling, is that you mustn't judge a book by its cover. Now, Gojo is a loner. Ever since he got a traumatic event when his grandfather makes hina dolls, he's always liked them. And he told a childhood friend that, and she kind of got upset saying that only girls supposed to like dolls and things. But she didn't understand that he just liked the beauty of the craftsmanship and of these dolls. So ever since then, he never had any friends or anything like that. And then in comes Marin Kitagawa. And this is where it literally, because through getting to know her, he comes to understand, and the audience comes to understand that you can't judge her. Now, when you look at traditional Western media, they basically tell you every popular girl is secretly some evil devil-faced bitch who's out to ruin your life and destroy you completely. That is the message that they push. But when it comes to this now, you get to understand Marion is such an actually nice, lovely person. She helps him as much as he helps her. She cares about him. She cares about others. She stands up for herself. She likes cosplay. She likes anime. She likes these things, and she's passionate about that. And that in itself ignites a passion in him as well. She helps him grow. He helps her grow. He comes to understand a new way to do things. You get to see him overcome some struggles and actually do things. And when he does the cosplay for her, it's really good. It's impressive. The message in this is to show you that, just because you may like something somebody else may not, doesn't have to make you some out of the way creep. But there are people you can actually connect with. Don't judge a person and say, well, okay, just because somebody's popular, they automatically have to be evil. They automatically have to be out to try and ruin you. No. She has a different way of doing things, but ultimately she's a really nice person. And you get to understand that is the message they send here, not the kind of horse shit that Hollywood does shove down your throat. You get an excellent done story. And one of the other things I will say when it comes to Marion, in the female character, they normally basically just call it best anime girl that they grew every week. Marion Kitagawa is #1, and I think this is like either her, I think it's the 7th week or something, at #1. And they don't just judge this chart by how somebody looks, your personality, your behavior, how you help the protagonist, what you do. Excellent. They don't have to go about doing some kind of toxic, man-hating bitch who wants to destroy people. No. She is a great person, interesting character. Really well done. And the more you look at the show, the more you get to understand and like her. But you don't talk about that. No. Let's go around talking about blackface in My Dress Up Darling. I mean, when does the racism stop? When does this shit stop? Because this is what happens to you. You all never cared about anime before. Never. But all of a sudden now you have these lunatics on Twitter who want to run around and act like they are the be-all and end-all of everything. And to be on that point, there is a subset of Japanese girls called gyarus. I think I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. They either tan themselves or they use makeup to darken their skin, and they highlight around their eyes, and they wear very loud makeup and things, and sometimes they change their hair color. It's something that started in the 1980s as a way for them to rebel against traditional Japanese culture, or I shouldn't say rebel, more like kind of showcase their own style about it, and it's popular in Japan even today. You understand me? So there's nothing offensive going on there. But no, you don't want to say that. It's a great show, really good. Anybody who wants to watch that series should really watch My Dress Up Darling. I was skeptical at first, and I watched it and I say it's fantastic. Marion is the #1 anime girl 7 weeks running. But no, let's focus on the blackface in the recent episode, because you idiots have no idea what you're talking about and just want to cause bacchanal. But for this fabric kind or whatever the hell it is, glad you get cancelled for being stupid. Anyway, that's it for me. If you like the video, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comments what you think about this, whether you're enjoying the anime or not. Be sure to ring the notification bell and subscribe. There's some issue with YouTube lately where people are being unsubscribed for some reason. So if you have subscribed to my channel, and you just make sure you check and see that you're still subscribed. I am not unsubscribing anyone. I've heard a couple of people talking about it. For some reason, people are being unsubscribed. So if you can just check and make sure you're still subscribed. If you want to subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I shall see you all in the next video. Take care.